Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Thursday, the 27th of July, comes to you from London. And we start, as always, by looking at the dollar index. Another big fall yesterday. We see that just lurching down all the time, getting closer and closer to these targets. Now, only 2.4% away. That was 5% away only a couple of weeks ago, and we are seeing now this real deterioration setting in. Key thing is, will we find support on this floor here at about 92.50? And of course, we do on the long-term chart still have the point and figure trend is up, but we are just seeing the medium and short term looking very bearish. Euro is slightly down this morning, but bullish on all three trends against the dollar. And we are seeing these upside targets. We're now in the 117 area, and it's looking just stronger and stronger all the time. We still have these very big long-term targets hanging over us, but we've reversed a couple of the medium-term ones that were off these columns. So that is a bullish sign that we are potentially seeing a reversal. The Japanese yen, we see here dollar falling away again, strongly against the yen. So yen is stronger, and sterling we're seeing benefiting against the dollar at 131.50. That dollar weakness really playing through, and in fact the sterling is also just improving against the euro as well. Against the Swiss franc, we see here that sterling is looking strong as well, but against the Australian dollar still has the upper hand. It's the one currency that seems to be doing very well at the moment. Looking at the S&P 500 index, holding the strength. Nasdaq, a lot of companies reporting. Will be interesting to see Nasdaq open today, and we see with the Dow also looking bullish. So most companies reporting results to the upside. And we see the Russell 2000 was down 0.5%, but still looking bullish on all three charts. The S&P futures up 0.2%, and the Nasdaq E-mini up 0.5%, indicating that we're probably going to open higher on the Nasdaq. FTSE 100 virtually unchanged this morning, but still looking just bullish on the charts. And the FTSE 250 also making new highs again, having had that sell-off we see here on the 60-minute chart. We've taken out last week's high, but we've still got work to do on the daily chart to go higher. And just an absence of upside targets on the mid 250, so that is just something to be aware of, although we do have the short-term upside target of 5.7% and 4% in the medium term. Looking at the DAX, DAX is actually bearish below the cloud. Downside target here of 1.5% and 2.8%. So the DAX is actually looking bearish on that stronger euro. Nikkei rising on the weaker yen. Hang Seng still looking very strong, and the Shanghai market is just wandering through the cloud on the long term here, but looking better and better all the time. And the Sensex up another 0.5%. Making new all-time highs. Very, very strong market indeed. The Australian net index just is up, and so we are through the cloud here, so we are seeing better, but in the medium term we're still bearish. Very mixed picture for the Aussie market. Brent crude down slightly this morning, but has been rising strongly the last few days, and WTI much the same picture, of course. US nat gas still sitting at this 290 area, just can't break higher, and we've got downside pressure on the medium and short-term charts. Copper really rocketing, making new two-year highs, so that's a very significant industrial sign, and the Chinese markets also we're seeing looking good on that. Taking a look at gold, gold is into the 260s again, so that's good news. We've gone higher. We've activated this upside target to 298. 1298, sorry, so that's another 3% upside for gold, so that's looking pretty strong. If we look at silver, we see a bullish picture here as well. So that's looking better and better too. Downside target's still hanging over silver, but the short-term chart is looking strong again. The US Treasury yields just sitting at this 2.3% area, no big changes there. And looking at Apple, we're seeing it's just marching up the hill gradually. Google selling off a bit off the back of their results, but not yet through the cloud. It'll be interesting to see if they can recover and go higher. Amazon looking very strong. Facebook announced stellar results last night. They're up 4% in pre-market. It'll be very interesting to see where they go to today. We don't have many short-term upside targets, but we do have this 5.9% medium percent upside target. We may even see that met today, but lots of multiple targets on Facebook looking strong all the time. Microsoft also still looking very strong, so that's one to watch as well. But that's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.